Hey everybody, I want to talk to you about organization today. I know that is a struggle for me and for a lot of moms and families. I have two small kids, one is 2 and one is 6. So outside of the typical toys, paper clutter, all of those things, which we will probably address, I want to talk about the pantry because that is my current problem. That's the scene of the crime right now. So I'm pretty good about keeping the fridge organized and tackling that on a weekly basis, but the pantry has definitely gotten a little out of hand. So I want to reel it in, get it organized so it makes our life easier and it feels a little less chaotic. I did go to the store today, so I've restocked a lot of items, so it's going to be a good time to kind of get everything where it needs to be. One of the things that I really want to set up is make some of the snacks more accessible for the kids to get on their own. That's going to give them a little bit more independence, make them a little bit more self-sufficient, and it also starts teaching them how to make some healthy snack choices, because the things that they will be able to reach on their own will be good choices. I still have to keep the treats on a higher shelf or in the cabinet because my daughter will just straight up go and just eat the whole bag of powdered donuts if I let her. So anyways, that's gonna be my project this afternoon. And I did get on Pinterest and look at some ideas for organizing. Honestly, you can go out and you can end up spending an absolute fortune on containers and organizational tools. So what I'm gonna do is get everything on the shelves where I want it to be, utilize containers and things that I already have, and then see what I might need to add on. And I might only need a couple things. So here we go. I hope this is helpful as I get it done. Just to give you an overview of what I'm working with, we have a pretty small pantry. It is chock full of stuff right now, and each shelf is about 45 inches wide and about 16 inches deep. So I am about to dive in and get this bad boy organized. It's crazy that I just found these in the pantry. I can't even believe I bought these. I don't even know what I was thinking. They are so full of sugar. So don't get tricked into thinking that this is actually a good breakfast for your kids. We didn't even use them. The whole box is almost full. So wasting money. So far, this is all stuff that has expired or just isn't food that needs to be in the house, or it's just trash.
If for no other reason to clean out your pantry, just do it for the expired food. I mean, I had no idea I had tomato paste that expired in 2015. And I don't know why I would have bought decaf coffee in a powdered form, because that's just against my religion, but I did, and it expired. That takes talent.
All right, here's the final trash pile. This is trash, expired food, and just stuff that needs to go. I'm about to bag it up. Well, the pantry is finished. I'm pretty happy with where it is now. Definitely feel better about everything that I got cleaned out. Expired food, trash. I was able to consolidate some food into containers and just get rid of boxes that create clutter in the pantry. It was not just a start to finish process. When I finally had everything out of the pantry and in the floor, my son woke up from his nap, made him some food. He proceeded to throw up, so I got to clean that up in the middle of everything. Thankfully, he did start feeling better. He did have a fever, but that's just part of doing projects as a mom. You got to work around things and work through it and just still get everything done. So ultimately, he felt better, got everything taken care of, and cleaned out of the pantry and organized. I will probably end up adding a few containers just to make things look a little bit tidier in there. Did get kind of my food set on one shelf, the kids on another shelf, and I'm going to give you a quick tour of what I did. So here's the finished pantry. And as we move in, on the bottom shelf is where I have all of our coolers and pitchers and things that we don't really use too often. The next shelf up, we have juice, sparkling water, all the drinks. And then we have cereal. I only had a couple cereal containers, so I need to get some more of those. Those are really handy. The next shelf up is the kids shelf. So in this snack container, that is where I have granola bars, cereal bars, peanut butter crackers, fruit pouches, mandarin oranges, pineapple, all of those kind of grab and go morning items. Then these are kind of their little snacks, Cheez-Its, Bunny Grams, regular Grams, fruit snacks. Those are Fig Newtons. Roman loves those. And then this is a really cool snack container that I got. It holds 3 different things, which is pretty cool. I've had that for a while. And then just a basket with popcorn, oatmeal, yogurt bites, bread, which we usually don't have hot dog buns, but those are left over from the holiday, and then just kind of extra stuff that I'll stock as we run out. Okay, next shelf up, we have canned goods. We had a lot more than I thought, and we actually had 20 cans of beans. How we ended up with that many, I have no idea. Then just the little bit of chips that we usually have, and then these are kind of my snacks. So my pumpkin seeds, tiger nuts, almonds, walnuts are in there. And then this is kind of my grab and go box. So there's just tuna, almonds, olives, and my few pieces of dark chocolate are in there. On the next shelf up, this is all condiments, dressings, vinegars. I got that little tiered shelf. It was actually in my daughter's room, so I already had it. But it allows me to see everything, and it doesn't get all cluttered and jumbled up. So as you can see, we have a lot of peanut butter, almond butter, cashew butter, PB2. And then that's kind of our grain section. So pasta, quinoa, steel cut oats, and I put all my spices in a box. Then on the top shelf is stuff that we really don't use. So that is baking stuff, flour, sugar, just the regular baking basics. And these are any kind of sweets or things that the kids need to ask permission to have. So stuff for s'mores, which we're gonna make. Ice cream cones, that's their suckers, Banks's powdered donuts, paper plates and cups that we use sometimes, and Ziploc bags. So I feel pretty good with where the pantry is now. Definitely feel more organized and less chaotic when I open the door. But anyways, I hope that this helps y'all. Feel free to ask me any questions.